all right. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Childish, back at it again. Getting ready for that next episode, subscriber showcase. Getting it done with my guildie here, Alpal. Alpal is another one of our close members that we've had since the Epic Fail crew started. So super excited to do a showcase for him. He didn't really ask for one, but we're gonna give it to him anyway. Hashtag just saying. So for those that don't know, subscriber showcases, we take a look at their arena defense setup and try to see what their strengths are, try to see if we can exploit their weaknesses, so on and so forth. Now, I already fought him and did win. Actually, he found me. He ended up, I think, drawing, and then I went at him, attack him. We ended up talking about my weak points because I figured I'd give him a fair shot. And so, of course, the next time he fights me, he beats me in like 2 seconds once he realized my weak point. So we're gonna talk about his stuff. Talk about his stuff right now. See what we got going on. So see if we can even the playing field here. We got ourselves a new unit in the mix. The Fire Polar Crane. Fire Polar Crane he's rocking. Theo Mars. Chloe. And then I think it's a Chisun. Okay. Now, originally, he had Theo Mars out with Veramos in, and that was not his leader skill. I think he was still using Brandia fail for the leader. So let's go ahead and take a look at all these here. All right, Theo Mars. Bang, bang. So, yeah, a lot of crit rate, a lot of crit damage. Rage, attack, crit damage, attack. Pretty good substats. Definitely nice stats overall. Really, the only thing there to do is to max out his 2 and 6 runes just to get a little bit more DPS out of him. But overall, the substats look great. Obviously, there's no need to max out a defense rune. But if he needs more attack power here, my man, here's a fail. Get this one up to plus 12 because it's already a legend rune, meaning one of these 4 stats are going to go up, and because you can always use more crit rate or more crit damage, gotta get this one up, baby. Gotta get this one up. Nice rune, though. Just overall nice rune. Chloe, let's take a look here. 211 speed, about 30k hit points. So, yeah, rocking the swift speed, hit point. Looks good, looks good. Double-digit speeds on here. Everything looks great. Nothing to change. I like it a lot. This is nice here. I really am a big fan of 35k or more Chisuns with 80% resistance or more. If you can max it out, great. If not, keep trying. With her having the built-in resistance, I like to have this one at high resistance because it seems like people always try to go after her. We got a Violent Energy here, which is a good set. Considering that people do like to go after, I do also recommend a Violent Nemesis if you get the runes, but obviously the runes that you got are working right now. Let's take a look. Make sure there's no legend runes plus 9. Yeah, everything looks good. Everything looks good, sir. And then we got ourselves a Brandia, and she is rocking the Violent. And we got a crit damage rune here. Good attack power there. That's nice. We'll take that. Okay. Not too bad. I like it. The crit rate is a little bit low. So my recommendation is, unless this is the only rune you have, I recommend switching this out for an attack rune. Just for the fact that you are currently not using Theo Mars as a leader there. We're talking about arena defense. Now, disregard it completely if you're using Theo Mars in your arena offense with a leader skill. Obviously, with that, that'll boost your crit rate up, which is what I'm thinking you have it set up. But just for anybody watching, if you are trying to rock an attack, crit damage, attack kind of setup, and you're sitting at a 36, basically lower than 50% crit rate, I would strongly consider just putting an attack rune on there versus crit damage because the variance increases as the crit rate decreases, meaning the chances of you landing to crit damage is low, so the amount of damage that you do is going to be all over the place, hence the increase in variance. So I think that was it, right? We did this one, we did this one, this one, this one. So overall, not too bad. I would like to really see this one get thrown in the mix. I mean, I know this is like a typical setup that you see everybody rock, but it's a pain in the butt. I'd love to see him try it in the future. Praha, Chloe, the Averamos, and the Jasoon. And mind you, you do have a Delphoy hanging in here too. You can make a reason for Delphoy. You can make a reason for Brienne when you get him 6-star. I mean, you can make a reason for a lot of stuff. But my concern is with your current setup is that you kind of have a hybrid of 2 like DPS units and then 2 tanky units. So it kind of puts out their weak points. Now I know Fire, the Fire Polar Queen is a pretty good unit, and it has, it can do some really good DPS, and then it has a little thing that, gives a shield, but it's kind of one of those units where I don't see it, even though I like the hit point leader skill, I don't see it shining as a true arena defense kind of unit, but it's, I'm curious to see how it goes. So we did already fight him. We'll go ahead and try to mix it up here. Now I'm going to show you 2 clips. I showed you one with, I think it's going to be with this setup here. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to switch out, well, I think we're going to, anyways. I'm trying to figure that out here. Let's see if we can. We'll play around here. So one thing that I like to do is, when I want to play with Rogue versus Hua, I put in Rogue here, and then since he is his own defense breaker, I'll go ahead and throw Jasoon in there, since Jasoon has 2 heals. Jasoon works really good with the Chandra combination, just in case we have to deal with any kind of hit point disturb. So again, I'm going to show you another video here at the end, and I think that one is a more optimal setup. But see, because without the high-speed Bella, we basically have to waste an attack, unfortunately. So that's okay. That's all right. Gotta waste a heal, unfortunately, because we got ourselves the. Oh, there we go. So just taking advantage of the DPS based unit, while he can do a lot of damage, he's lacking on the hit points, which can hurt you if you're trying to make a stall setup. So with this particular setup, he does have a defense break in here, and while it is gonna help assist his team in targeting the defense, the defense break doesn't come often like it would with Bella or Darian, so I don't know how useful it would be. I'm curious to hear how his arena defense has been doing, but it's kind of hard for all of us to try to find a team that has a blend of offense and defense to get the job done, and so for a situation like this, we're taking a look at his units and having the fire Polar Queen in there with the water Water Ifrit. I don't know. But we'll have to see what we can do, though, since we have a lot of you guys subscribe to us that are in the Guardian ranks. Why don't you go ahead and put your opinion down below in the comment section? I'll go ahead and put it out there. Let's talk about recommendations that we can go for. Again, he's currently doing Theomars, Chloe, Chasoon, and the Fire Polar Queen. I think we're just losing out of a lot of damage potential because our crit rate is way too low to utilize him as a DPSer for the arena defense. So, if anything, I'd like to just see a stall team. Okay, it doesn't look like you have daring either that or it's in your chest or your monster storage, but I'd really like to see like a Praha in there, the Praha, the Chloe, and then a combination of any of these units right here are going to be good. You can make a reason for Bella if you want to, so you can just have a deep defense break and allow the units to focus on them. But I'd like to see a combination of these 5 units, well 6 units, whatever. As far as the arena defense goes, you guys let me know what you think down below. Put a thing in the comment section down below. Now, as far as the critique that I gave on the units, I think everything is on point. The Fire Polar Queen, I already made the comments there. Chloe is fine. He's, you could tell that he's just doing as good as he can. There's really nothing to improve. Theomars, I think it looks pretty good. He's got to max out those attack runes. And then this one I'm a little bit partial to. Maybe you guys have a little bit more experience with this and whatnot. Accuracy is very, very important, but I like to see, a good, 30 to 40 speed on any one of my units. So with a unit like this, rocking, speed, hit point, with crit rate and accuracy substats, I'm a little bit more prone to versus utilizing one of your main slots for accuracy. You tell me what you think. Again, I think he's just utilizing the runes that it can. When we go hit point, crit rate, accuracy, we lose out on a lot of hit points. And so, you could do it either way. Hit point, crit rate, hit point, speed, hit point. It just depends on the runes that you got and the substats you got, I think, here to get the stats you want. Now, I don't know how reliable this skill is in the second one here when it comes to getting the second attack to land, but it seems like with some of the other ones that I've seen, in that 60 to 70% range, it's been doing relatively well. So curious to see, how that goes and what people think about that. So if you have experience with Praha, or if you have one, why don't you go ahead and put your information down in the comment section down below. Give him a shout out, any kind of love that he can utilize to improve his arena defense, as it would help him tremendously. So thank you all again. Thanks, Alpal, for beating me in the arena so I can do this video yet again. Stay tuned for more subscriber showcase in the near future, guys. Your boy Childish, ChildishPlays, checking out. We'll see you in the next video. I'm out.